So sorry if I'm sweating, but it is bloody hot today. Not as bloody hot as it sometimes is here, but it is 9:30 and it's currently about 35 degrees, and that's actually pretty average for this time of year. But I was just out sitting in the hot sun thinking, oh, that has better lighting, but then I gave up. So now I'm over here in the shade. So today's video is just about how I don't believe how many people don't support their friends who are producing things on the internet. And what I mean by support is going to look at 1 or 2 or 3 images, maybe leaving a comment, or watching a short video and leaving a comment. So every week I post the videos on my main channel, that is Sky's World, which are videos about living in Qatar, and eventually more travel videos, like I'm going to have an Africa travel video soon about my trip in Africa. And you know, as of August it will change to being about Taiwan, because that is going to be where I live. Anyways, I post it on Facebook every week, but very few of the people that I know in Qatar actually watch that and then leave any kind of comment. And I don't mean leave comments on YouTube necessarily. I mean, what I'm looking for is I would like for them to watch one video. That's it, one video that they think just sounds even remotely interesting. To give it a thumbs up if they like it, and then if they have a YouTube account, to comment in YouTube. If they don't, then comment on my Facebook post. And if they don't, well, they would have that if they found the link from Facebook. But you know, or alternatively, go find me in real life and then just say, oh, you know, I really like this about your video, or you could improve this, or why don't you consider this for next time. It's just something that shows me that you actually cared enough to spend a few minutes of your life looking at something that I created, that I spent a lot of time creating. And I'm not saying that they have to watch every single one of my videos, that they have to comment on every single one of my videos, that they have to like every single one of my videos, or even subscribe. All I'm asking for is a tiny little wee bit of support. And I know that nobody owes me anything, that they don't have to do that. And it might sound a little bit like I'm whining right now, but I mean, these are people who know me in real life, and it just really perplexes me that we can't even see fit to go out and spend less than 10 minutes of our life supporting somebody that we know who spent way more than 10 minutes creating that material. Now, in the past, I've been guilty of this same thing that I'm talking about right now, which is why I'm being so diligent now in, if I see somebody posting a project or artwork or a YouTube video or a song on Facebook or somewhere else on social media, I will go check it out. I might only check out one of their things, but I will at least go look at it, because, you know, in doing that much, at least I am showing them that I care enough about them, that I am willing to support them, and I'm willing to support the hard work that they're putting in, and I'm willing to support whatever dream or whatever vision they are trying to achieve by doing this particular thing. Because, you know, the process of doing is a lot harder than the process of consuming, and I think that is something that a lot of people don't acknowledge and a lot of people don't understand. It's also interesting how much more critical people who only consume often tend to be, and it's because they don't realize how difficult it can actually be to produce things. And I'm not saying my videos are the highest quality ever right now, but I mean, the idea behind them is I want to be able to get better and better and better as I progress. And so if they check out one video now, and maybe, you know, one video in, you know, 6 months time or a year's time, that's even better. Then maybe they can see like, oh wow, you really progressed from here to here. And I know not everybody is going to be interested in what I'm producing, or possibly even get what I am doing. I'm finding that's really difficult here in Qatar, to find people who get what I'm doing, because what I'm doing is something that I have seen people in Japan do, and people in Korea, and even a few people in Taiwan and Hong Kong do. But nobody really does it in the Gulf. I don't think anyone does it really in Africa or South America either, to be fair. It tends to really just be an East Asian thing. And so a lot of people are looking at this thinking, you know, what is this? And also, I mean, you need to consider who is working in East Asia versus who is working in the Middle East. You tend to have a bit of an older age demographic who is working out here, which of course affects how many people are on YouTube and actively subscribe to YouTube channels. But you know, all I'm saying is not everybody is going to get it. Not everybody is going to be into it. That's fine. I am not really into art. I mean, sometimes I look at art and I say, wow, I really like that art piece. But that doesn't mean that I can't comment on somebody else's art. Even if I don't like their art particularly, I can say, you know, oh, well, art is not really my thing, but I really liked, you know, all of the, you know, the way that you mixed the blue and the red together and how, you know, the color progressively faded out here. So, you know, there are still things that I can say about it, even if it's not, you know, my thing, or if I don't get exactly what is going on. And so I don't understand people who won't spend, you know, 10 minutes or less of their life just going to check out one thing that their friend, or even in some cases their acquaintance, has produced. Because, you know, knowing that people have watched it, and if they have left you any kind of comment at all, as long as it's not, you know, a negative comment for negativity's sake, it's just extremely uplifting. And it makes you feel like, wow, somebody actually cares. They care enough about me to actually go out there and do this for me. Now, ideally, of course, we want people also who care about our content, but we're not going to find people who care enough, you know, care about our content unless we get a certain amount of exposure. So that's something you need to think about as well when you decide whether or not to click or not click on your friends' projects. And again, it's something that in the past I didn't always do, but now that I'm really, really trying to work on YouTube, again, not this channel, but on Sky's World, I'm really trying to support my friends, or even if I've just met them a couple of times and Facebook friends, you know, just go look at whatever it is that they have done and then leave a comment from time to time. Anyways, something to think about. Thanks very much. I will see you later. Bye.